Welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bulls, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, Washington, they're 4 spots behind them.
Seeing where the Wizards are, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now Washington starting 5. They've got Nikola Jokic. Whitmore is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Brooks in at power forward. And for Chicago, they've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Buzelis. And it's MP in at the 2. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's MP. Finished off the break. MP's got 5 points.
If MP gets space in the open floor, there isn't a lot that anyone can do to stop him.
Back to Brooks from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP against Coulibaly. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
This team wants MP to take and make more three-point shots because it really helps their offense flow.
Now here's Whitmore. Washington moving the ball around. 3-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, get up, MP.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brooks outside. There's the screen. Pass to Jokic. Chicago with a rebound. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And it's in there. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Oh, man!
Look out below. What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. For for Washington. They've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Teams will make substitutions. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Brooks missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for Chicago, MP taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And both free throws good for MP. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Brooks. Here's Petrovic, covered by MP. Got it.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Throws it down.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
On the wing, Brooks. The steal. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Connect. MP's got 22.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, number 2, E.
Here's Cartwright, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to E. From the arc. And Petrovic gets it to go. Petrovic has got 5.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Green out there with MP. Then it's Dalton Connect, and it's Hudgens in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to George. The rebound by MP. Chicago leading by 6. The floater, muscling it home. MP.
MP knows how valuable that floater can be to neutralize backline defenders.
And Green comes to help. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one. Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Now a timeout called by Washington. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of the season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Walsh is checked in for Hudgens. And a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly's checked in. And it's Washington with the ball. 8-point game. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Lopez can't hit. Chicago leading by 7. MP with a step. And he gets it to go. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Inside. And Petrovic gets it to go. Here's Green. He had 9 points in his last time out. MP dropped. Wow.
Yeah, right there. MP showing great body control off contact.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Cadet comes to help. Stolen by MP. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. The Wizards making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a
And this is how locked in MP is, not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside Koulibaly. And Cadet comes to help. George for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Size and shooting touch, always in demand, legs, and 2 things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard, but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. MP outside. MP capitalizing in close.
It's impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
Pass to Brooks. George outside from downtown. That doesn't go either for George.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Washington moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's MP with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, Brooks with the steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls out in front. They lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for the Bulls, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Bulls.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Bulls leading by 14. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, Cam Whitmore out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Cartwright in at the point.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. In deep. That's easy work for Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's MP. There's the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, MP, shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defenses, one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
MP hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Now Brooks. Back to Coulibaly. And he makes it. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the game.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Wizards trail by 20. Pass to Brooks. Got a hand on it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. MP inside. Koulibaly defending. Oh, nice shot by MP.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Pass to Cartwright. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
MP blocked. Outside Koulibaly. Fires from deep. On target from range. Cartwright's got 7.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Koulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, BA. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you, BA.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Outside Whitmore. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading by 19. Pass to Marks. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get out and let them hear you.
The Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, the Bulls.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they...
And it's Green with the ball for Chicago. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with MP. And it's Hudgens in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Koulibaly, and again it's Washington. Here's MP. Sanders, the pass to MP. Takes it inside, and it's good! He hits another one!
What a game from him! 72 points!
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And MP throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Over connect. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Timeout, Bulls. And Washington making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls leading by 21. Here's MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Koulibaly for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Cartwright passes to Jokic. And here's Koulibaly. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And MP throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's a screen. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. The rebound by Marks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
2 minutes remaining.
Washington moving the ball around. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Good on the shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for them.
Yep, that one goes.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
They set the pick. Three-pointer, Brooks. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Here's Jokic. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound. MP inside. Whitmore defending. MP no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Cartwright. Washington again can't hit.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Jokic outside. Counted from distance.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
And how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
Just like any other game, they all count. We're trying to win the cup, but we're also trying to make the playoffs and win a title. So every game matters.
Sure does, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.